YouTube? I'm back again for a special Kickstarter critique. Pumpkinhead76 said, hey, Forrest, you need to do a review of this project, which is the all-in-one board game. A tactical and competitive board game consists of advanced tic-tac-toe, advanced paper, scissors, rock, and much more playing ways. Okay. Don't like that intro first. Should be good one. That project is hilarious. Now, I'm not just doing this for the memes. I'm actually looking at this from the legitimate perspective, which is always, do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? So I'm coming into this from the mindset of someone who would be interested in a game that combines tic-tac-toe, rock, paper, scissors, and all in one, those two, okay? And also, I would change paper, scissors, rock to rock, paper, scissors, because right there it says rock, paper, scissors, but right here it says paper, scissors, rock, and all of a sudden, that's a bit, I would just make it clean and clear one way or the other, which I guess you can't do because they're right there. Anywho, we're not focusing here on the weeds. But I'm saying all-in-one board game. Also, it just says all-in-one board game with this thing right here. I would put tic-tac-toe meets rock, paper, scissors. That's what I'd do. All-in-one board game. Tic-tac-toe meets rock, paper, scissors meets whatever else is here. You know? Let me know from the gate. Because this picture, the picture doesn't wow me. At the very minimum, I'd have a price somewhere. You know, get in there, put $22. If this is $22, all of a sudden I'm like, all right, my 4-year-old loves rock, paper, scissors right now, or tic-tac-toe. And my 5-year-old does. My 5-year-old loves playing tic-tac-toe. And my 5-year-old, I'm sure, I'm going to teach him rock, paper, scissors this afternoon. I bet he's going to go absolutely nuts. I'm going to play 100 times over the next week. So there is a market here. Now, they're also from Hong Kong. It is what it is. I mean, I don't have any issues with that. But I will say, if you're from Hong Kong, I feel like some people are a little bit more nervous. You know, just the fact that it's all the way across the world. So hopefully you do a good job of convincing me, can you do it? Make me feel comfortable. Wrap me in a warm security blanket. So they got 3 backers for $118. Those are odd numbers. Right now, that's $35 a pledge goal. And I'm not assuming this is going to cost $35. But let's go. Okay. All-in-one board game. Tactical S competitive? What? Go away, bar.
All-in-one board game is a competitive and challenging board game mainly consisting of 2 card decks, advanced paper, scissors, rock, and advanced tic-tac-toe, which are different from traditional game. Each card deck...
Okay, I actually really want to know how this works. This looks cool. Like, I straight up think this looks like a neat game right here. You got the big chunky meeples. You're moving around the board. I see numbers moving around. I see cubes to keep track of various different things. These are all gamery mechanism that I was not expecting. I was expecting, you know, cards. I was expecting some garbage cards. For your honesty here, I was expecting some garbage cards that I don't even know. And it was 2 separate games. And look, it's 2 mini games. You can play these 2 mini games, but you can also combine them together to make a 3rd crappy game. Like, that's what I was expecting. And now I look at this board and I say, you know what? This board has promise. It looks like we're going with, like, area control to get the X's and O's in here. And all of a sudden, like, wow, we're talking about, you know, teaching our kids mechanisms. I would redo this video. And mess with the audio, unless it's on my end. But right now, it sounds like you're speaking through a megaphone through a cup. That's what it sounds like. So I would just go back and reshoot the audio on this and see if you can clean it up in some way, shape, or form. And I think it really is just turning down the volume on the audio. It's so high. So I hate to say this. And hopefully it's just the audio, but I'm having difficulty understanding what you're saying, so maybe including subtitles would be a good idea. English subcaps under the bottom somewhere would be great, because honestly, I'm going to go back through here and I'm going to say exactly what and this is not me being critical. This is me legitimately trying to express what I think is being said. All-in-one board game.
It's a competitive and challenging board game mainly consisting of 2 cards.
It is a challenging board game mainly consisting of 2
advanced paper, scissors, rock, and advanced tic-tac-toe, which are different from traditional game. Each card deck cutback will only can be paid.
Okay, so it was there that kind of threw me off. I heard everything pretty clearly up until that point, but then when we do the segue, I don't actually understand what it is.
Advanced tic-tac-toe, which are different from traditional game. Each cutback will only can be paid separately.
So right there, it sounds like each packback something can be arranged, maybe?
Different from traditional game. Each cutback will only can be paid separately.
That whole 5 seconds, I did not understand a word that was said there. And I'm not saying that in any mean way. I'm just saying I would redo the audio on that. Because if this is the box, the box leaves a little bit to be desired too. The box looks insanely generic. I honestly feel like a better strategy would be just to show me the board. I feel like you have a very nice board set up. Yeah, like look at this board. I feel like that board is much more appealing than the box. The bright colorfuls, the cubes pop. And I know you have, but also you got rock, scissors, paper here, and then over here it's paper, scissors, rock. I would fix that, but let's keep going.
But also be played combiningly in board game, which is suitable for 2 to 4 players.
And here's the thing about when you don't understand 5 seconds, it just kind of the words keep rolling together for me. I didn't really pick up much in that 5 seconds either.
Also be played combiningly in
Combining
game, which is suitable for 2 to 4 players and
okay, I heard 2 to 4 players.
About 10.
This is cool.
Start
Oh, it's a play mat. What? There's a game mat. Oh my gosh, I love game mats. I'm just now finding out about this after 36 seconds. No, should not be because here's the thing. I love game mats. I think most people do love game mats.
Game mats, periodicals, markers and dices, and the 2 cutbacks. Roll the dice and start the game. Advanced tic-tac-toe cards consist of 48 cards of noughts and crosses and 6 static cards. As for advanced paper, scissors, rock cards, of course, consists of cards, paper, scissors, rock, and static cards.
And hopefully those cards are easy to understand. I would have liked a teaser there. I don't want you to go too into the weeds here, but what kind of tactics am I using in rock, paper, scissors? What sort of advantage can I gain from cards? Because I'm intrigued. I know those games, and there's not too much different and unique I've seen a lot of people do with those games, so I want to know what unique spin you're doing on them. Actually, I still own it. So there's this really cool 2-player tic-tac-toe style game from, oh my gosh, it's from the same people who make Endeavor. It's a spectacular game. I think it's a really great little tic-tac-toe thing. So I'm not against the idea. It's just, you got to sell me a little bit more about what's intriguing about your version, what makes it advanced tic-tac-toe, and what makes it advanced rock, paper, scissors.
Combine the 2 cutbacks. Advanced paper, scissors, rock, Lisa's rock.
Oh, wow, and now you're just hitting me with this. Okay, so here's the thing that I would highly recommend, is right now, the strategy you're taking is not working. $118, 3 backers, 27 days to go. I think you need to lean into this a little bit more. Because if I see Tic-Tac-Toe Spock, or whatever the heck the name of this is, I think if your price is right, enough people are going to be interested just off that alone. Just off the pop culture aspect of it alone. I think that's probably the best path forward. But the fact that I had to sit through 1 minute and 15 seconds of the video, which I don't think most people are doing, and you can look at your video algorithms a lot of times and see, not algorithms, but when people stop watching, but yeah, and I don't think many people are probably going to get to this 1 minute and 15 and get excited about this.
Can also be paid. For details, click inside the campaign and download the PDF rulebook. Touch now and enjoy early bird discounts.
Okay. I think it's a lot better than videos that don't have videos. And I don't think it's a bad video necessarily. You know what? Actually, I do. It's a bad video. It's just, if I can't, because, and I can't, I'm not trying to be mean here, but if I can't understand, like, a solid 10 seconds of it, that's a hard sell. And I think maybe it's just lowering that audio down a little bit because it's just so booming, or maybe it's the volume of the background music. I don't know, but it's a hard sell when I can't hear the video. David C, first created 0 back. That looks bad. Product designer dedicated to marketing user-friendly and cost-effective products and share to customers. As a founder of design firm, making and sharing fantastic products is my mission. I don't think that's the route to go here. Hi, my name is David. I grew up playing board games. I absolutely adore board games, and I want to bring board games to the world. And so I decided to create a game that was 2 games that most of the world knows, language-independent games, and I want to bring a 3rd game into the world that's going to blow them away. And then, if your next product isn't a game, then you put all this gobbledygook about, I'm trying to share cost-effective customer blah. No, I want to hear the story of David. I see this as a passion project. I see you probably made this prototype, you reached out, you made this, and I want to support David's passion project. I don't want to support David's company link. That's me personally, and I think that's probably the way to go. Also, first created, 0 back. It looks bad. It looks like you're here for money. Go back 30 things for $1. You don't have $30? Well, go back 30 things that we're going to fail for $1, and now it's first created 30 back. You say, oh wow, David's really a member of this community. He really engages. We should help David out. Not everybody's going to think that, but if you get a couple of people thinking that, boom. All-in-one board game is a competitive... Yeah, so let's go back up to this. All-in-one board game. So I would get rid of that or put something behind it. And honestly, all-in-one board game. Tic-tac-toe, advanced paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, Spock. That's what I would put. And then I would update that first version to have the little Spock hand things, because that's the route I would go with. Especially if the price is right, but we're going to get there. All-in-one board game. So here's the thing. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? So I need to know, can you do it? Because right now, this looks like you already have it made. This looks like what we're most likely going to get, and I do like that. It has the feel of a finished product, which makes me feel more comfortable on can you do it, despite the fact you have not done it before. Competitive and challenging board game, mainly consisting of 2-card decks. Yes, I know this. I watched the video. What's in the box? 1 game mat. 4 player markers, 2 game dice, 2 card deck. Give me the price. Give me the price. Give me the price. Oh, awesome. I like it. Going in depth. Oh, clip art. Not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But for a game like this, I don't really mind it. Because, I kind of know what I'm getting into with this game. So I feel like the market for this game is not going to know it. Now, you're in Hong Kong, which I don't know how people feel about that. Does it confuse people? I don't know. Because here's the thing. I don't think it confuses Kickstarter backers anymore, but I feel like this game is trying to appeal more to people who might not necessarily be Kickstarter backers based on the subject matter. Easy to learn. As we all know how to play tic-tac-toe and rock, paper, scissors. Yes. Paper, rock, scissors. Whatever you want to call it. Various playing way. 3 advanced and 12 mini-games for card playing, in addition to card buying and collection for board games. Advance PSR. That's a really good picture. It's a great picture. Wow. Advanced XOs. Advanced Liquid Lizard Spock. Yes, this is what I want to see. People would go crazy for this, I think. Yeah, that's what people want to see. If you just sold that deck of cards, you'd get funded in a heartbeat. You get Bicycle. You just say, we're printing this through Bicycle. Because people go nuts for cards. I don't understand it. Go type in cards on Kickstarter. You'll see things making tons of... Everything gets funded. It's ridiculous. I think there's just card collectors. We just don't know about it. Pledge levels. All-in-one board game. $35. Early alert, $30. It's a bit much. It's a bit much that I was looking for, because... both those games are free to play. So you need to be convincing me that $30 or $35 is going to be worth it. Whew, that's a hard sell. So what is this? Advanced XOs and PSR? This is just 2 card decks. Wow, you're charging me $24 for 2 card decks? Are you kidding me? Ooh. I mean, I understand if the cost is what the cost is, but I would go through a different manufacturer if you can't get the cost down to what you want. At least for the decks of cards. Because, come on. $24. $12 for decks of cards. And that's not even covering shipping? You're charging me $12 for a deck of cards? No. Do I want it? I'm immediately turned off by everything here. Quite honestly, if you just would not have even offered those cards and said, here's the pill, it's $30, swallow this, buy the game, I would have been like, okay, I can swallow that. I can support you, David. But when you're like, $24 for 2 decks of cards, no. Like, right now, I'm not, because I have looked extensively into making cards, because I have, I've designed a board game before, I've done a Kickstarter before, I've done all this, and right now you can pretty much get your own deck of cards, like your own completely deck of cards, 2 completely of your own deck of cards. You could print off the PDF of this and get 2 decks of this for probably cheaper than $24, and that's not even covering shipping. Ugh! Oof! No bueno! Various combinations of pledges. Enjoying all the ways of playing, you can pledge all in one board game set. Challenging all the card games, you can pledge both advanced XOs. What does this mean? Enjoying all the ways of playing, various combinations of pledge. Enjoying all the ways of playing, you can pledge all in one board game set. Challenging all the card games, you can pledge both advanced XOs and advanced PSR cards. And I don't understand. There's these things inside of these things, and it's just I don't know. I'm going to keep going. Keep going. How to play the board game. Cool. This looks good. This is good. I like this. More of this. Less of the $24. Every round, players make the kind of following actions. Cool, I guess. I like the fact you're going into the weeds. I do like that. And we have no mention of shipping in any way, shape, or form. Maybe this is one of those projects where they show you how much is it at the end. Yeah, so they do. They select shipping at the end. What is the shipping to the United States? Oh, is it A, B, C, D, E, F, G? The United States is $20 Hong Kong. That doesn't tell me anything because I don't know how much Hong Kong is, so we got to do the math. It's $129, so 1/6 of $17 is roughly $3. So it's going to cost you, I don't even know, $17? Is that $17 for one deck of cards? That is $17 for a deck of cards. No! 48, no. That is a deck of cards. That is a tuck box, and you're charging me $24. The tuck box is essentially tic-tac-toe. Pumpkinhead! Pumpkinhead, why? I did request some off the beaten path. So I would totally do any of these pledge levels. They're just a giant turnoff. And no one's taking them. Like, quite literally, no one is taking them. I would go just the game. I think that's your best strategy here. No doubt about it. So, and this is ugly. There's just so much here. It's just so much stuff. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We're big boys. We take this. Oh, rule booklet download. Awesome. I'd put that higher. I would put that up before you started going into the weeds of exactly all the pictures and whatnot. Oh, you can do that, or you can look at this. And we're going. Open it. 18 pages. Wow, that's not what I was expecting. Okay. Background. Wow. So there's just a boatload of minigames. That kind of gets me excited. Like, that's a huge selling point. This looks like a good rule booklet. Starting setup. Oh, this is talking about the components. I don't like this. Like, you're starting to tell me stuff before it's set up. I just like to set it up and then get to know it. But this looks good. Like, this looks like a good rule book. Yeah, this looks like a really great rule book. There's a lot of thought and passion, and this looks great. I'm thoroughly impressed. This was not the rule booklet I was expecting. This is just all over the board here. I would cover shipping. I would talk about shipping aside from over here, because here's the thing. How many people... I want to know it. I don't want to have to go over here and figure it out. All right, so what is this? Let's go over the stretch. This is the $17 game at $15 for cards. This is $12 for decks of cards. $15. What is this? Oh, this is the early bird. Oh my gosh, this is the early bird. So then here's the regular levels. Oh my gosh, this is the advanced if you want both, but this isn't the game. This is just for the 2 cards. Oh my gosh, there's so much advanced. No, 2 decks of... No, don't give... Oh, it's so ugly. Just hit it all in the pledge manager. Oh, stop it. Okay, here's the one people want. The early bird of the board game. And by most people I say the one. There's one person who wants it. But, in theory, that's going to be your most popular. The double up. 2 versions of the game. Awesome. Wow. Alright. No updates, no comments. I didn't expect anything, no FAQ. Honestly, I would pull this. I mean, we're going totally realistic here. If this were me, what would I do? I would pull it, I would retool, I would retweet that audio if you need to. I know this is going to sound like a jerk move, but maybe pay someone on Fiverr, like a straight up $5 voice actor. Just bam, $5. Just read this for me. Slap that on there, because I feel like I didn't understand what 10 seconds of what the video was. Am I going to keep listening? I don't think most people would. And I would just go with the game. Flat, one thing right here, $35. Bam. Nothing but the game. $35 or whatever it costs to ship to you to the United States. Oh, we didn't look at that. Oh, be nice. Be nice. How much is it? Select a country. $42. So $42 for this game. That is a hard sell at its current form. But, you know, show me that rule book, man. 18-page rule booklet. Tons of different ways to game. Advanced Lizard Spock. Like, I feel like you're not accentuating that stuff enough. But, there it is. The all-in-one board game. A tactical and competitive board game consists of advanced tic-tac-toe, advanced rock, paper, scissors, rock, and much more playing ways. I'd get rid of this or update something or add that something there. I could see this succeeding in the future, though. I really do, but in its current state, probably not going to be working. But I think there's hope here. It looks like a rock-solid game. But if you enjoy what I'm doing or you have something you want me to check out, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.